Incredible multitasking going on here today. Incredible multitasking. In the space of that 2-minute record, I went to the toilet, washed my hands, and I started eating a banana. That's incredible.
2:04 that record was.
I'm squeezing in 4 lives. Ross Noble's with us, ladies and gentlemen, one of the finest stand-up comedian the country has ever produced, Mr. Ross Noble.
Hello there.
How are you?
I'm very well, thanks.
You're looking good. You're looking a bit rough around the edges, but apart from that...
I am slightly ragged around the edges, actually.
Late night?
Yeah, I did, actually, as it goes.
Doing what?
I just stayed up watching television and eating sweets.
That sounds the kind of life you lead.
Yeah, it is. That's exactly what it is.
Did you not get married? Did you not get married since last time?
No, I'm getting married.
You were getting married?
Yeah, I am getting married.
When's that?
Purely at your request.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to get married.
Well, you should get married. It's nice.
Yeah.
Have you found someone yet?
You know, I'm working on it. That's why I was up late. I was trolling around the streets of London.
Press gagging.
Yeah.
I think they should bring back press gagging.
Yeah, drink the king's shilling. Was that what it was?
It was sort of... They used
drink...
to just grab someone and put chloroform on them and drag them home, didn't they?
Was that what they put the shilling into the tankard and then you drank it and you went, oh, that's a coin, and then you had to...
Wouldn't they give you lockjaw?
I think so.
Yeah. Does lockjaw still happen?
Yeah.
Ross Noble's with us, ladies and gentlemen. I almost called him Ross Garrick, because, of course, that's the theatre you'll be performing at. And who knows, if you do well, they might name it after you. Might become a Noble Theatre.
I'm hoping so.
How would you describe your stand-up? Because it's kind of formless, it's shapeless, it's unrehearsed, it's kind of made up as you go along. Is this not correct?
It's like an exciting pair of pants. When you get them out, you open the drawer and you pick them up, and you think, oh, they are, but you're not...
Are they clean?
You're not... Well, some nights they are. Yeah. Other nights, they've got a slight,
They've been worn?
Yeah.
Don't say any words beginning with dis when you're talking about pants, please.
And then you put them on and you go, ooh, these are nice. They kind of feel like pants, but they're not.
Yeah, it's an unusual feeling.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the only way I can describe it.
We're rambling like fools.
Yeah. Do you know what it says? Do you have digital radio?
Do I have what?
Digital radio.
Speak English now. Obviously, do you have digital radio?
Yeah, have you not got digital? It's brilliant.
It's the best new station.
It's broadcasted out the Leicester area.
I do have digital radio. I don't listen to it that much.
Right. And I take it you don't listen to your own show because you're on,
no,
right?
Of course not.
I was listening this morning on my digital radio, and do you know what it says? Do you have any control over what it says about the show?
Already my heart's sinking.
It says, Jonathan combines his twisted outlook with chat.
This is not nice.
Because on the thing, it comes up there, his twisted outlook with chat.
There's nothing twisted about my outlook. It's a perfectly straightforward view of things. What's going on?
But you don't get to choose that.
No, I do not.
Some boffin is sitting in the BBC computer room just going, he's twisted that.
Well, someone's going to get a letter. That's all I'm saying. So your life is going very nice, I would have thought.
It's great, yeah.
You're sort of after performer now.
Yes.
I mean, and the family, both the English half and the Chinese half, they must be
they are. Yeah.
Delighted for you.
Especially the Chinese half. At one time, I would have tried to rail against the whole Chinese thing, but strangely, it's working well for me.
It's good, it's out.
Yeah.
But really, seriously, you're doing kind of what you want as you want to do it, aren't you?
Yeah, no, it's going great.
And were you at Edinburgh this year?
I was.
How did that
selling
go?
show?
Oh, you see how you set that in?
Yeah, you did. To be honest with you, the only reason that I'm trying to build up such a large stand-up following is to open my own Chinese buffet.
They're very popular.
Oh, have you been to one?
Yeah. For some reason, Chinese food lends itself very well to the buffet.
To the buffet experience.
Something about it, I don't know why.
Yeah.
More so than the Indian.
Yeah. But that's because the Indian food tends to be more sort of
glutinous,
liquidy, yeah.
More oleaginous.
Yes.
You've got to mix it up, you stop it around, you put it on a buffet plate, it's not quite as good. Whereas what you get with the Chinese food is a lot of balls.
Yeah.
A lot of things are cooked into a spherical shape, which, as we know, is the shape that nature adores.
Indeed.
Let's have another piece of music. We'll chat to Ross about just about everything that comes into our head after this. What was that? Who was that?
That was big.
That's not... Did you hear that? Did that go out? We came back and we hear him saying he was all for killing him. Just goes to show, you think Ross is a cuddly, nice guy. There he is.
It was Big Star with a track called September Girls. There's a compilation of their stuff coming out in 22nd.
It was quite nice, quite pleasant.
Because the boot of the car just wasn't big enough. That was the trouble.
Don't talk about that. That's upsetting me, Ross. Now, your comedy career is... who would have thought it would have lasted so long? It's been going for years.
Every day I wake up.
Keep coming to see you, and I guess it just goes to show word of mouth doesn't kill a show. But Edinburgh, is it fun for you when you go to the Edinburgh Festival now? Because presumably, it's Return of the Conquering Hero. You go back and the expectations are higher than before. You have to live up to last year's successes.
It's like Rocky IV. Yeah. That's what it's like.
And is it tough, though?
It's fun, actually, to be honest. It's not really sort of... I think Edinburgh's a nightmare if you go up there and you're playing to like 5 people and they're all, you know, and half of them are Spanish, you know, and you sort of walk out and you, hey, and it just... We only came because we couldn't get in to see some opera or something.
Johnny Vegas was full.
Yeah, exactly.
And what time of night were you performing?
9 o'clock.
So that I would have thought would be optimum time. That would be a great time.
Yeah, some people in the afternoons. Ooh, 2 o'clock and stuff.
That's not good, is it?
Yeah. In fact, I was in a flat with every day there was some young people on the top floor all going out in Victorian costume at like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Don't tell me about that. I know all about it. In my London University production of Beowulf, in which I played Wiglaf, we were on every morning. It was a radical reinterpretation of Beowulf. Every morning, 10 o'clock at the Assembly Rooms. Oh. Just the right time to see a show which begins with the Viking ceremonial rape. Performed by me. And there was another bloke in the play. He was like essentially a builder. He used to throw in all sorts of hip movements. And I said, no, it's meant to be a rape. Okay? This is a long time ago. He hasn't been reading The Lover's Guide.
I thought when you said hip movements, I thought you meant like kind of down with the kids.
No, he was grinding and pushing and
come on and do that.
Teasing the lady. It's like, no, she's the wife of your dead buddy. We've just burnt him on the ceremonial raft, and now you take the woman, which is what the Viking did apparently, which seems to me makes sense, waste not, want not, but you don't go in there and show off your technique.
But a bit of body popping, a bit of the hip-hop dancing.
Exactly. My name is Beowulf, that is right. I kill the dragon in the night.
Yeah,
no.
On a big ceremonial altar, which has also got DJ
Andrew Lloyd
Dex.
Webber is at home. He's got his pen out. He said, "That's it, Beowulf, the hip-hop musical."
Is it Beowulf? I thought it was Beowulf.
Beowulf. Well,
Beowulf.
Beowulf, I say.
That's
my
controversial.
My diction's rubbish. Controversial.
Controversial.
Bong. And today earlier...
the Beowulf debate.
So, Mr. Ross Noble, you've moved, haven't you?
Yes.
You've moved. For a while, you shared that flat with comedian Ed Byrne.
I did.
Self-styled comedian Ed Byrne.
Yeah.
And that sounded like the worst flat in the world.
It was the most hideous thing. There was a period in my life where I would sit on the couch shooting rats with an air gun. It was hideous.
How bad's the TV got to be before you decide that?
Well, the thing was, we had one of those, those power keys. I don't know why I'm saying that to you.
Yeah,
you can remember the
I remember
days.
power keys.
Power keys.
I remember. I put one in a...
Sit there in your mansion powered by Filipino children running around on...
Not only Filipino, there's a couple of Thais in there.
Mixture.
We put a Bosnian in.
They don't often run them Bosnians.
Oh, blimey, they're brilliant.
Yeah.
All the way from Sangat straight onto the old power wheel.
That's what Channel 4 should be doing, not the games. They should have the Bosnian Olympics.
What we should do, the Bosnian Olympics, and it should be... Now, you see, this is unkind. No, don't encourage me. I'm not going to join you.
You were off then.
I was off then. I thought, for once in my life, I've thought better of it. Oh, that's got to be a radio first,
That's
isn't it?
going to be flashing up on digital radio right now.
Oh.
Twisted.
Twisted Ross holds back, first time.
Yeah.
God bless them all.
Ross and Ross in a bazaar.
But Ross, you've moved.
I have.
To Kent, I believe.
Yeah, moved out to lovely sunny Kent.
Is Kent the Garden of England still, or did they move there?
No, it's still there, isn't it? It's still the Garden of England.
Although, the bit that I live in is more of the sort of grass verge of England.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of,
Yeah, it's not full on the grassy knoll of England.
Have you ever been hop picking?
I haven't, actually.
Yeah, you can go hop picking down there.
But a lot of the Londoners did that, didn't they?
My father used to do that. It was a holiday for them. He used to go down hop picking. Not much of a holiday, obviously.
Huh.
We should do it.
Yeah.
You and I, let's make a day of it.
Yeah. Is there a special... is it like a corporate... You can go paintballing and kind of quad biking. They should have a...
Don't compromise it. Don't water it down.
Sorry.
The experience is meant to be picking hops, okay?
Yeah.
You're typical MTV generation, aren't you? It's not enough for you to pick a hop, is it?
Well, I've got a virtual hop-picking computer game at home.
Is that out on PlayStation 2 yet?
It is,
I believe you can be Steve McQueen picking hops,
Yes,
can't
that's
you?
right. You know what you said before, when you were talking about Steve McQueen, you actually said, it's not like real life, there has to be a point to it.
Well, that's
in
true.
the computer game. But that implies that life is just a pointless exercise.
But do you not think life is inherently meaningless?
But the computer games are in some way the only true
What
escape.
I meant was there has to be a kind of satisfying narrative structure which has a beginning, middle and end, okay? Which there doesn't. Again, there has to be a goal you aim for and achieve. And in life, of course, there are many goals, and one day the two of you will discover the maturity which I benefit from and realise that. But for the time being, you're just drifting along in your own selfish little bubbles, and that's fine.
Yeah.
However, once you actually sire children, take on responsibility, have a workforce of gardeners to look after and so on, you've got to pay,
Workforce of
I've still got to pay Tony Bennett back for performing at my kid's birthday party last year. And you call him spoiled.
Tony Bennett?
Yeah.
I thought you said Tony Benn. What a hideous
Yeah, wouldn't that be great? And tonight, live, you've got to see Tony Bennett. You get Tony Benn comes out and tells you why the royalty should be abolished. Smoking a pipe. I feel the need for more music.
Do you?
Yeah.
We'll have one more track.
Let's
then
have one more track and we'll chat to Ross some more. Before we... Ross, are you promoting anything? Are you here to promote anything?
Yeah, sorry, I'm doing a month at the Garrick Theatre.
A month?
A month.
Have you gone mad?
Yes.
You can't fill a month at the Garrick?
Yes, I'm very popular.
No way will you fill a month. I bet you now, whatever you want, you will not have full houses every night. What do you want? What's the odds on that? Let's get John McCriwick on the phone.
Well, if the likes of you would turn up once in a while...
come on, you always come.
You're never
You
gonna...
don't
never
realise
seen him
I
live.
come in disguise.
Oh, right.
I came last
As
time
John
dressed as
McCreevy.
Freddie Mercury. That's why you didn't spot me.
All right.
Didn't you see me at the back? I had very tight white pants on, a leotard.
Sitting in the middle in the front row, singing We Will Rock You all
I
the way through
only
the
answer
show.
questions with the titles of popular Queen songs.
Which is slightly frustrating.
Would you like a drink? Fat bottom girls. Where have you been for your holiday? 7 seas of wine.
What are
What are you going to do now? Flash.
Mama had a man, got a big,
Go
a
on.
big man, gonna kick him in the head, be a man someday.
Can I play
You
this?
don't need music.
Blood on your face, big disgrace, kicking that can all over the place. Ah, that's a great song. Have we got that?
No, we've
What's
got
this?
this by the Wanna Dies.
Yeah, this is rubbish in comparison.
And it's quite hard to dig at that time of night as well.
I was going to do that. my face was going to be a blow to the bottom of the spine with a hammer.
Sorry.
Ross Noble is performing at the Garrick Theatre here in London. I should imagine there's no rush to get tickets because I suspect they'll be around for a while, frankly. A whole month?
A whole lovely
Well,
month.
I don't know. Well, I applaud your confidence.
Thanks very much.
And what is this show
I
called?
was riding high.
Yeah.
It's called Unreal Time.
Unreal
and I was feeling
Time.
very special about it.
Well, I'm coming along.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing it because
Or not.
no, last time I saw you perform live was the Big Big Challenge show when you were warming up, and you were great.
That was with Nasty Nigel.
Nasty
Do you
Nigel.
remember that?
God bless him. He's a
he
nice
told me to
fella.
put a suit on. he went, I think you should put a suit on. I think that's what you should do. And it was, I went out and bought a suit. It was way too
Yeah,
big.
but what we don't realise was, number one is you were going out wearing only a towel most nights.
Yes,
So that was
is
upsetting
true.
people.
But the trouble was, I went out and bought a suit, and the only thing I could find was this big, shiny silver thing. And it was just way too big for me.
Because
and
you
it
were
just-
quite big then. You
I
were
was,
quite
yeah, I
heavy
was quite
set.
fat, yeah, but the problem was that I was walking out in this big, shiny suit that didn't fit me, and it looked like you'd lent me one of your suits. And you could see these old dears going, oh, that Jonathan Wright, he's such a friendly man. Look, he's clearly given that young lad
You know,
one of his."
I will give you a suit. As a matter of fact, the night I come to your show, I will only come if you promise to wear one of my old suits. Is that a deal?
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
a deal. Okay, we'll do it.
That banana one, the yellow one you've got.
Oh,
that's
don't-
yours.
not a comedy
That's
suit.
yours for Christmas. No, it'd be a
I'll
small
tell you
one.
what, there was a great photograph of you. I don't know if you saw it in one of the magazines at the Stones gig.
I didn't see it. No,
And
I didn't
you-
see it.
It was you were wearing the T-shirt,
Iggy Pop T-shirt.
but then a very smart pant.
Yeah, very tight trousers.
Yeah.
You know why? Ladies love them.
Yeah.
For ladies to see me in a pair of tight trousers, better than a box of milk tray.
All because the lady loves.
Ross Noble is at the Garrick Theatre from September the 27th. I know, until the 27th of September.
Yes.
Starting when?
Started last week.
Oh, well, we didn't know. Thanks for the invite.
You were invited.
Good luck. Ross Noble, I'll be down. 88 and 91 FM, this is Radio 2 from BBC.